In this section, we are going to see about data modeling. Data modeling is the process of analyzing and defining all the different data types your business collects and produces, as well as the relationship between those bits of data. So basically you have data from different tables. You need to define proper data types and you need to create a relationship between them, and if you need, you can create additional columns, measures on top of it. So that is what is defined as data modeling. So what you can do in data modeling is like you need to choose the right data types for a columns, otherwise some calculations won't work. Let's say you want to do YTD MTD functions, so your date column should be defined as data type date, and if you want to do average and sum, then your column, any numerical column, should defined as decimal or integer or whole number. So this is what a data type is. And what are other things you need to consider in data modeling is like calculated columns, calculations. You will create measures. Sometimes we need to create another table and creating relationship between the tables if you have multiple tables. So these are the things you need to focus on in data modeling. In this section, we will try to understand what is data type is. So data types defines what kind of data it is. So if you have a table and some columns can be a number and some columns will be a text, so you need to define it. When you are connecting from the database, all these data types are predefined in the database. Power BI will encapsulate it, meaning like whatever you defined in the database, the same data types will start appearing in the Power BI. If you want to change at Power BI level, still you can change it. But when it comes to Excel, most of the data types are detected properly. Sometimes based on the data available, your data types may be mismatched between the Excel and one in the Power BI. So you need to physically do this in the Power BI. So these are the available data types: number, text, date and time, boolean, whether it's a true or false. Binary is a binary data. Mostly this is not used in a common scenario, but all other data types are predominantly used. Once you properly define, as I mentioned previously, your calculations will work properly. Let's say you are defining some column as integer, then some aggregations will work. Okay, let's try to check it out in the action in Power BI. What are this I'm talking about? So we are in Power BI now. First things first, let's try to understand the data types, what it is. So when you open any table, let's say click on this, right, order type name, then you can see immediately the column tools will appear. When you are not clicking it, these two menu will not be appearing. As soon as you click on it, you see the table tools, because you choose the table as well, and column tools. There you can check the data type. So here this is based on the data it has detected. Power BI detected it contains a text, text data, that's why it is text. Let's go and check it out. So click on the table view and click on this table. So you can see the order type that we are talking about. You see it contains on shop and online order, which is the text data type. That is why you are seeing the text as the data type. Let's stick to this and we will check along with the data as well as the data type. Now let's click on the item amount. Item amount is the whole number, right, which will contain the numerical values, how many quantities it is sold. And this one also item quantity. Item amount, here it is the whole number. If you want, sometimes some data will be stored with the precision like decimal places. Here this is considered as a decimal places. In this example you don't have a decimal places, it is better to define as a decimal places, decimal number. So this is what I'm talking about. So text, and this is the integer, and for all the whole number or decimal, that is numerical value, by Power BI by default allocates some aggregation. You see here sum. Okay, this is also very important. But certain columns like line number. Line number is what? Line number is the individual number. Each transaction happens. One number will be allocated. I'm not going to do anything with this line number, right? Sometimes it will come with the text also. S1, S001 or order 1001, order, or O. Some prefix will also be attached. In that case, it will be automatically detected. Now, I don't want this line number to be a whole number. I don't want the summation, right? Let it be the whole number, but I don't want to aggregate it, right? So you can mention it as do not aggregate. Now this sigma and signal is went away, right? So that is how you can define it. So this is all about the data type. And if you want to change data type, you can come and change it over here, right? So this is the data type is all about. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and comment below for queries. And do remember that data is your asset.